everyone, welcome back to Lucky by Nature. Angelic Vixen here. So in this video we are going to talk about the super cute and squishy Gasbag, and they are just oversized caterpillars that I just want to hug and name all sorts of cute things because they really are so cute. It's those big eyes in the front that just really do it. But yeah, so this is the outside, and these automatically inflate to this size whenever you get off of them. They get actually a lot smaller when they're, deflated. But yeah, and I do have the two here because I will go over the stats with you. But first I want to go over the saddle. So with the saddle, you have to be a level 43 to get it. You do not need a saddle to ride them. The saddle is for your passenger. So you ride in the front and your passenger rides in the back. And this can be beneficial in PvP, and I will show you why later in the video as to why that is actually beneficial that you can carry a passenger. So let me put the other saddle on here. That way, I keep everything pretty balanced. Now, I will show you the base stats as well as a leveled up to give you a comparison because I like to do that. I like to give you a range so you understand what we're dealing with. Now, these things have ridiculously high weight. Look at that right there. It is unbelievable that a level 1 comes out that high. These are pack mules. I see so many opportunities for this because of the fact that that is such a high weight, and the fact that you can have 2 people. That is going to be so incredibly beneficial. Now look at the range. Now again, as we know, leveled up, they vary, okay? That's why I just give you an example so you have like an idea of the range between the two. But look at how much it goes up. I mean, we're talking about the weight on this thing is so high. These are going to be incredible pack mules. I am so grateful. Now what I'm testing here so you can see it is to see if there's decreased weight on it if you put in different resources. So as we can see here, it does not decrease weight for metal. So whatever you get is normal. It's not going to be, like reduced by any means. Now, because it can break wood and thatch, let's test out the wood just to see if there's any sort of variance. I would rather show you instead of just tell you. I don't like to do that. I like to give you actual proof of things as much as possible. So as you can see, it is not, reduced weight. So whatever you collect, it's 100%. Just, I want you to, keep that in the back of your mind. But with that kind of weight, you can do so much with that. That is so incredible, and I am so grateful to have creatures that can carry that kind of weight on this map, especially since we cannot transfer dinos right now. So get these and utilize these to the fullest. So as you can see, when it's deflated, it is so much smaller, and then when you get off it, it immediately starts coming right back up. Now also stick around in the video because I am going to show you the special ability toward the end of the video when it's in water, because that is really important to do comparisons of these dinos on Extinction and if there's any variance to them on the other maps. So I did test this in water, so just definitely don't run off yet. Be sure to stick around so I can show that part to you as well. So now I'm just floating up, and they do take fall damage, okay? So just keep that in the back of your mind. You need to make sure that when you come back down from wherever you're at, try to do it at a slower pace. Try to learn how to maneuver these guys. That way you're not doing like an incredible amount of damage, because they do take substantial fall damage. I saw one nearly lose all its health because it went from just the top to the bottom with no break, and yeah, it was pretty bad. I mean, it looked pretty rough afterwards. So you definitely do not want to do that. And I'm trying to think of all the information that I can possibly give you because I want you guys to be successful, and these are easy tames in my opinion, and a taming video is going to be coming. This is just the showcase right now. I like to give you a lot of information without trying to put it all into one video, because the average person only watches maybe about 3 to 5 minutes of any video. So we try not to make our videos too long, but there is a lot to cover with this guy. So I'm going to take the time in this video to actually, show you all this stuff. So again, fall damage is, really important. They are not fighters, okay? So you're not going to be utilizing these things in fight. These are mules. You want to make sure you keep these guys safe, and they can carry a lot. And if you see how they float, it's kind of like a hot air balloon. I feel like these can actually get to point A to point B with very little issue. I mean, it just flows. And of course, when you do the inflation, it does affect the stam. So, you know, stam for the extinction creatures is important. Now, it will collect thatch and wood, primarily thatch. So if you need it for anything like that, it will also do that for you as well. I think these are going to be great starter, you know, dinos. But as you can see here, these things, even though it's leveled up, are not powerful. They're just not. You know, they're not fighters. They're lovers, not fighters. You know, so it will do that, but that's it. I just really, I don't know. And have you listened to how they sound? Don't they sound cute? Like they're having like a little conversation? It sounds, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it other than it just has this really interesting sound to it. And I'm impressed that Wildcard actually made some of this stuff really unique sounding. And then also if you are in flight, I wanted to show you this as well. You can actually, you know, take down trees while you're actually flying around. You know, you may not need that information, but I want you to have it just in case for some reason you do need it. You know, you can do it in flight with no issue. And again, as you can see here, it actually collects quite a bit of thatch, which is awesome, honestly, because it's going to have a lot of uses. It's pretty versatile. As you can see here, it doesn't mess with any of the flowers on the ground. It barely killed a dodo. So again, I really feel like these guys are primarily going to be mules. But because of their weight, you can carry a ton on your little gas bag. I got to think of names too. What do you guys think as far as names? Would love to hear your ideas on that. Now this is the passenger seat, and I want to show you this, and this is why I see this being beneficial in PvP toward the beginning before you get your really like outrageously awesome dinos, is because you can shoot from the back. See? Look. You can utilize this so your partner in crime, you fly them around, they shoot. Now I want to show you, just because again I like to prove it to you, you cannot shoot from the front. So your passenger is going to do all the shooting. But just keep that in the back of your mind because you can utilize this, and people get very creative with the mechanics of a lot of these creatures. So for me personally, I want to make sure that you know all of this information. So now what we're going to do is we're going to head over to the island, and I'm going to show you what these cute little buggers do in water. All right, so we are on the island with my testing crew. I have tested every single one of the new extinction creatures, and I have a lot of information to share with you. I don't know if you guys follow me on social media, but I posted yesterday that we have, actually as of today, we have 33 videos waiting to go out. We have literally done a video on every possible thing so far, and then our Let's Play series is coming very soon. But so when you're in the water, the oxygen decreases pretty slow. It is not, you know, blown up. So this is just regular gas bag without air. Okay, I wanted to show you the difference between the two. I felt that was imperative to give you, like, you know, the difference. Okay, so that was without it blown up to a little balloon size. Okay, now we're gonna blow it up to balloon size. Okay, doesn't it look so much cuter when it's full of air? Okay, so you go down into the water, and nothing really changes with the oxygen. I'll flip it up here on the thing, but once you let go of, you know, the movement forward, it will do this thing that I'm going to show you. But I will show you the oxygen because it's really important for you to know. Right here. There you go. See? It's the same. But as soon as you let go and you're no longer pushing forward, you immediately float up. Like, you don't even have to control it. It will go straight up, and then you just put the jump button and you go airborne. So that is so convenient that you can go down. Now think about the weight, okay? Get really creative and think outside the box, okay? These guys have really high weight. They can go underwater. Their oxygen doesn't decrease, you know, incredibly fast. And then when you let go of pushing forward, they shoot to the top at a fairly decent, you know, pace. It's not fast, it's not slow. It's just nice and steady, straight up to the top. And then you just float there at the surface, and then when you hit the jump button, boom, you're airborne. Oh yeah. Look at, I love their bellies too. Aren't their bellies so cute? I'm just so happy, guys. I really am. I appreciate this opportunity so much and these new experiences. All right, guys. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Love you. And until next time, keep surviving.
My work saved the human race.